Hi guys, this week we are covering Chapter 5, Phonemic Awareness. And so we will have James's presentation as well, and you'll be able to access that online on Canvas too. So let's just go through a few things. First of all, James is presenting, so you need to view his information at this time and check it out and complete the activities that he has asked you to do. Once you've completed that, we're ready to move on. So I wanted to share this skill hierarchy with you, and this research came out of the Reading First initiative. And this just shows you the simplest to the most complex skills in phonemic awareness. So the first being hears oral rhymes and alliterations. And so that's often a task that looks like when we ask a student, what words, does this pair of words rhyme or not? Or does these two words begin with the same sound or end with the same sound? That sort of thing. That's that rhyme and alliteration. The next one is hearing words spoken in sentences, and the way we often assess that is asking students to count how many words are in a sentence we do orally. Remember, everything in phonemic awareness is done orally. There is no print associated with it, so it's all done through the auditory process. Hearing syllables in the spoken word is probably pretty common for most folks to understand, and oftentimes you'll have them clap out the syllables or tap out the syllables that they hear in a word. Onset and rhyme in this aspect would be the start of the word or the end of the word is the same, and identifying those. And then the highest level is hearing those individual phonemes in words or those individual sounds. And having them count and be able to segment, blend, and even manipulate those. Reading First also really broke down the phonological focus areas for the different stages of literacy development. So this chart here talks about the difference between an emergent reader versus a beginning reader versus an early instructional reader. And you can see the phonological focus areas fall in that emergent and beginning reader. And you'll also, if you remember back to the pyramid, see emergent reader is, those skills are at the bottom of the pyramid, where beginning readers are more at the top, and that's when they're blending, segmenting, and manipulating. So I've posted online the Stephanie McAndrews information and assessments that she has in her Diagnostic Literacy and Assessments and Instructional Strategies book. What I'd like for you to do is review that chapter, look at the objectives and the different assessments that she offers for phonemic awareness, as well as the different learning strategies. And then post on the discussion board some of the main ideas and topics that you took away and that you feel like you're going to be able to apply either to your case study student or maybe just students in general who have difficulty in the area of reading, specifically in phonemic awareness. Also, I have several websites here with lots of links, and I'd like you to go through and look at these. The first couple websites, one is Read, Write, Think, which is from the International Literacy Association, and the second is the Florida Center for Reading Research. And there are routines and activities and lessons in both of those. The second area is assessments, and there are some in Reading Rockets, as well as Literacy Resources, Inc. And the University of Oregon website also has some interesting assessments for phonemic awareness. Then the last example is really interesting. It came out of the Reading First initiative in Virginia, and it shows phonological awareness in a picture slideshow. So it shows you a teacher working with kids and different activities they're doing through a picture slideshow. And the slides are annotated when you scroll over them, so you can kind of see the process. So I'd like for you to review these links and then again with your reflections on the discussion board. I'd also like for you, either through the McAndrews book or those websites, pick out an activity, be it an assessment, be it some different activities, to try with a specific student next week, or you could do it with your whole class, whichever, if it's appropriate, and then bring back that experience to share in class with everyone. Next steps, you could start putting together your toolkit. We have two sections now, the oral language section and the phonemic awareness section, and so you could start adding resources to your toolkit for those. Also, it would be a great idea to kind of begin your assessments for your case study. And again, we've gone through the QRI at this point, so you could begin working on that. And then, if appropriate, depending on your age and needs of your student, the oral language assessments and phonemic awareness. Also, kind of record any questions you have as you're going through the materials, as well as the assessments and assignments, and bring those questions to class. And next week we will be going through Chapter 6, which is phonics and decoding, and Josie will be presenting for us. So have a great week. Do not forget to post on the discussion board your thoughts and reflections from not only the McAndrews text, but also the website links that were on this PowerPoint. Have a great week.